Good morning, truth. God has blatantly challenged me to walk into all that He has ordained for me regarding my ministerial charge. Recently, I have been charged to reach out to those who have been deceived by false religions, those who have been disfellowshipped, those that have been shunned. Those of you who follow me know that I don't do ministry seeking accolades, followers, money, or fame. I am looking to just please God. I am not looking to live off of ministry. God got me. I'm just willing to be used by Him to minister His word. I have seen several posts online where people have been raked over the coals by false religions, cults, and dysfunctional religions. And because of how they have been treated in the name of God, they have turned their backs on God and denounced their belief in Him and their ability to trust in God. This is my public service announcement this morning. God is still God. He is still the creator of all things. He is still the Alpha and Omega. He is still the one who loves you unconditionally. And the truth is, He created you with purpose. He created you for His glory. The greatest gift God gave to man also proves to be the biggest detriment to man, and that is free will. Some use their free will to deceive others, and others use their free will to put their trust in man instead of God. If we go back to the Garden of Eden, we will see that God told Adam what tree not to eat from. Now, God could have put that tree on a mountain. He could have encamped volcanoes around it. He could have done a lot of things to make sure that Adam and Eve had no access to that tree, but He didn't. He put it in the middle of the garden and just exalted His word not to eat from it. Why? Because He wanted them to choose to obey Him. Choosing to obey God is how we exalt our sincere love for God. Love can never be forced, manipulated, nor is love magnified if choices have been eliminated. The way to annihilate false teachings, the way to annihilate cults and deception of people is to read and study the Bible for yourself. Anyone that tells you that you can't read this, you can't read that, you can only read what they give to you to read is boasting deception and discounting the value of the gift of free will that God gave each and every one of us. Anyone that violates that gift of free will is not of God, is not godly, and their love of God can be questioned. In the book of Ezekiel, God told Ezekiel to speak His word to these group of people. And Ezekiel said to God, knowing the nature of this particular group of people, God, they are not going to listen to me. God's response to them or to him was, they don't listen to me. But if you do not speak the truth of my word to them, the blood of their sins will be on your hands. But if you speak the truth of my word and they choose not to obey, the blood of their sins is on their own hands. My point in telling you this is when somebody is called by God to minister His word, they have not been given the charge to control anyone. They have only been charged to present the word of God, to present the truth of God, not police it and certainly not pimp it. Religion is about structured control. Even God doesn't seek to control us. That's evident in the free will that He's given us. His desire is that we willingly abide by His word and His commandments. For God's love language is obedience. Again, the way to shut down false religions and cults is to study the Word of God for yourself. And the common sense that God gave you will also align with the truth of His Word. Common sense is another gift from God. It's not going to go against the Word of God. Some years ago, I met someone who worked for the FBI in the counterfeit division. And I asked him, how could he possibly be able to study and know all of those counterfeits? Because they're being released daily. And he told me the way to detect a counterfeit has nothing to do with studying the counterfeits. You have to study the real thing. So much so that you can easily recognize a counterfeit. The Bible is our deliverance from false doctrine. The Bible is our deliverance from cults. The Bible is our deliverance from Satan's deception. And just because a group of people decided to utilize their free will to deceive you and others, don't you use your free will to put a distance between you and God. Remember, when you start your day with truth, blessings throughout the remainder of the day is inevitable. And when you commit your heart and mind to the studying of the Word of God, you lay a path for uncompromised joy. Be blessed. I invite you all to visit our website. Subscribe to our website. Stay in the loop. www.bibledeliverance.org.
My